the scene, Kevion. What we finna do?
Man, we're finna do a career night for KeviVisuals, man. You know what I'm saying? Just let y'all know about how the brand started, my vision with the brand, and a little bit about the person who behind the brand, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we on, man.
Loaded bases, that's my motivation. Nigga feeling lucky, we should go to Vegas. 2018 motor transportation got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion. My dough inflated and I'm more creative. Signed a couple big deals, but it's no parading. See, it's a couple niggas every generation that wasn't supposed to make it out with the code, the matrix. And when they get to
Alright, what up, y'all? It's your boy Memphis Kevi. My real name Kevion. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Raleigh, Murder A, baby, to be exact. How did my urge start for music? I wasn't that serious to say that I had a urge for music. I just always had the gift of gab to be able to communicate with people. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I like the music coming up in the city. You know what I'm saying? 8th grade. 7th, 8th grade, that's when I was really into the music. That's when Memphis hip hop was strong for my generation. We had the CEO Lil Kenny's, Dolph. We had J Money Trula. We had all those type of people. So I used to listen to all those type of people, and bro, I always was curious about like, damn, how these niggas, I can't rap. So I was always curious about, damn, how these niggas do this? How these niggas do that? How these niggas do this? So I feel like the interviewing, there was this shit just for me. You know what I'm saying? So I created a platform, and this shit just working out. But I always feel like the interviewer was for me because I knew I couldn't rap. I was always the curious type of young nigga, you know what I'm saying, asking questions, you dig what I'm saying, and just want to know like how these niggas do this, like how they start rapping, where they come from, what part of the city they from, and stuff like that. The plan with KeviVisuals is I actually want to get into shoot music videos, but just continue to keep the interviews going, man. You know what I'm saying? And just interview all the underground talent. Not only the underground talent, start getting some bigger artists up on there too. You know what I'm saying? And scale up. But right now we fucking with the city. You know what I'm saying? It's some talent up in the city that slept on, and you know I be going to St. Louis too. I've been to California before and interviewed some of the artists out there, and yeah. So that's the plan, to just keep on scaling and working up. You know what I'm saying? Hitting these different cities, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Arizona. You know, I love the West Coast, so stuff like this. So just to keep the continue to keep the interviews going and add music videos on there sooner or later. Platforms that I look up to, I won't necessarily say I look up to them, but platforms that I'm inspired by, Complex, Lyrical Lemonade, Say Cheese TV, of course. I say some certain parts of No Jumper that I fuck with, and you know, just platforms like that. They're just creating, you know what I'm saying, and just constantly scaling their business up. Get a little bit about me. What's up? What you want to know about me? My relationship status, shit, I'm single, you know what I'm saying, ready to mingle, you feel me? Nah, I'm single, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm focused. I have people who I keep in contact with. I have people who I'm very cool with and things like that. They understand my lifestyle and I understand their lifestyle. They understand what I want and I understand what they want. So it all works together. But as far as me just being in a full committed relationship, nah, I'm not with it. I don't do that right now, where I'm at in my life right now. So yes, I'm single. What I do on my free time, I actually have a full-time job, so this is what I be doing like on my free time when I ain't working on KeviVisuals. I'm either out somewhere trying to network with the business, or I'm out kicking in one of my homegirls, something like that, or man, just at my job, you know what I'm saying? Like right now I'm young, so I'm trying to use all this time that I have right now just to continue to keep creating and continue to keep, man, building on top of the wealth that I'm trying to create. Well, not trying, that I'm going to create. How was it coming up in Memphis for me? I mean, for me, anybody who I went to school with, they can vouch for this. Like, I never been a threat to nobody. Like, I never really had to fight like that and shit like that. In schools, I always been I got to fight before in school and shit like that, but this shit was rare. You know, I was always like the cool kid. When I say the cool kid, I was always just the charismatic, little funny kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never no threat. I was never on no gangster shit or nothing like that. I always just been Kevion. I can't even explain me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only one of me. You know what I'm talking about? But I can't even explain me. You know what I'm saying? I always been like just the cool, charismatic kid that everybody took a liking to. You know, I never been a threat to nobody. I never had to fight like that. I never had to, you know, I never got bitched out or nothing like that. Everybody just fuck with me. Like, I'm just a likable person, I guess. I can't explain that. You know, I'm just cool. Do I want to move out of Memphis? Hell yeah, I want to move out of Memphis, but Memphis will always be a home. I want to build a studio here up in Memphis where I conduct my interviews up in my studios, things like that. But I love the West Coast, so I'm thinking about moving to Vegas or Los Angeles or Phoenix, Arizona, or something like that. But I fuck with Memphis, but hell yeah, I want to move. I love the West Coast. I'm a West Coast type of cat. I love the weather. I love the beautiful women out there. I love everything that they have to offer. Just the scenery of the West Coast. So I love it. So yeah, I want to move out of Memphis. Now only time will tell, but hell yeah, I want to move out of Memphis. Okay, you know some. So a lot of people, I always say this, bro, like, bro, Nipsey Hussle inspired me so much. I didn't know Nipsey Hussle. I wasn't know Nipsey Hussle like that before his death. It was after his death till I tapped into him. I'm like, oh man, this man was really creating. He was doing things and did like that, because that man, he from all the way out there in LA. I'm down here in Memphis. You know, we don't really listen to LA people like that. But since Nipsey Hussle passed, probably like 3-4 years ago, I got up on Nipsey, and Nipsey, bro, he would speak some shit. That might hit some game up in it. And I'm tapped in with some of the LA artists out there and things like that. I know a couple of artists out there. They doing their thing, bro. So I fuck with LA. But Nipsey, man, just his motivation inspire you to have ownership. His motivation inspire you. There's always different levels. His motivation inspire you that, bro, just keep on going. But it's just a snippet of the man behind KeviVisuals. So y'all stay tuned for more.